Nick Caserio comes in, his first draft that he's fully in charge of. This is his baby.
It's draft time. It's my favorite time of year. I love it. I know that we're not putting anybody in Canton tonight, but we can't get excited about these players.
They always ask, are you going to the draft? There's nothing there other than the podium and the people cheering. The draft really happens in the NFL facilities. It's going on at NRG Stadium, and they'll be at it tomorrow night with pick number 67.
There's no one set formula. Ultimately, the players are going to dictate how big of a role that they have, what their role on the team is going to be. And the only way that we're going to push each other and challenge each other is to have as many people and players with the same mindset. And they want to be pushed. In order to be great, you have to demand greatness from one another. And our responsibility is to bring people in the building that have that sort of mindset, that want to improve, that want to be coached, that want to get better, that aren't afraid of competition, regardless of the circumstances.
You know, we evaluated everybody, but I would say we delved deep into more players that were beyond the 30th best player in the draft. More focused on the middle class, so to speak, of the draft, because we knew that those are the players ultimately that were going to be staring at us on the draft board.
We talk through really every scenario, like if it's this player or these 6 players, what players are we comfortable with at 67 or moving up or moving out? You just talk through scenario after scenario, and then it's my job to make sure the guys are constantly getting information. Hey, call more people, let's make sure our information is on point. So by the time we got to kind of game day, for lack of a better term, we were prepared. We'd had dress rehearsal after dress rehearsal. And so now it's just time to type the pick in the computer and submit it and make them a Texan.
With the 67th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, my Houston Texans select Davis Mills, QB from Stanford.
We're going to turn the pick in here in a minute, and we're going to make you a Houston Texan. We're excited to enjoy it with your family. We'll circle back with you here in a little bit. Coach Culley is sitting right next to me here. He's going to get on the phone, so we'll visit with you here in a little bit, but congratulations.
David Culley, head football coach. Love the thought of you being a Texan. Tell him I hear him in the background. I hear him. Yeah, tell him get him some boots now, okay? Hey, well, listen, looking forward to it. Congratulations. Happy for you.
Played in good programs, played for a really good coach and Coach Shaw, who's had a lot of good offenses. A good size, fairly accurate thrower, gets rid of the ball fairly quickly, real smart. So when you look at the attributes that go into playing the quarterback position, we felt that he had a lot of those qualities.
Davis Mills' pro day. It was a steady rain that day. Davis showed a lot of composure, threw the ball pretty well. He's a very natural thrower. He handled the elements well that day as far as his accuracy and putting the ball on his receivers pretty well.
Obviously very humbled to take on this new challenge in the NFL. Just can't wait to get out to Houston and meet the staff, meet the coaches, meet the players, and start putting my head down and get to work and start earning my teammates' trust.
To the end zone! Touchdown! Nico Collins, there it is! A wide receiver touchdown!
Can't wait to get you here, all right? Hey, a Houston Texan. That sounds great, don't it?
I would say there was a handful of players that we had graded at a certain level, and as we were working through the draft, some of them started to come off fairly quickly, so we felt we were kind of in an area where if we didn't draft the player at that point, there's an opportunity you might lose them. Is it worth risking and waiting to see if in fact that player will be there, or if you have enough conviction about the player, if there's an opportunity for us to move a few spots. So there are some qualities I'd say that are unique to Nico that made us want to make the trade and move the way we did.
Really good ball skills, really good hands, kind of brings a size element. And then when you meet the kid, great personality, really good kid. We knew what kind of person we were getting. The guys made a lot of big plays on a big-time program against good defensive backs.
This is a lot of emotion, man. I'm excited. You know, I'm just anxious to really get to work, man. It's a dream come true. It's a blessing, man. You know, it's nothing but God, for sure. You put the work in today, and it paid off, man. I'm happy.
The day 3, there was some players that, similar to what we talked about on day 2, we had sort of earmarked, and we had a feeling that, okay, there's a chance these players are going to start to go, so let's take a handful of picks, maybe a few picks, and maybe move a few slots just to make sure we've solidified and get that particular player.
The Houston Texans select Brevin Jordan, tight end from Miami.
And he hurdles a tackle, dives for the pylon. You saw the skill set right there, and there's his best weapon, the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
there's joy in crying. You should be excited, and this is tears of joy. So we're excited to have you here. So here's Coach Cully, and we'll get you moving here in a little bit. All right, thanks.
Look, just like Nick just told you, listen, hey, we just want you to come here to be the best pro you can be. I know this has been a lifelong dream of you to do this. Now you're getting the opportunity to do this, and we can't be more excited for you to be a part of our Texans.
He's been productive in the passing game, running catch, good with the ball. So offensively, when you have players like that can run, can catch, are good with the ball, you like having those types of players on your team.
I came in as a true freshman, deer in the headlights freshman, and I earned my spot. I had to come in and compete. I had to come in and earn the spot. So I think that's just going to help me, going into the NFL, playing with the Texans. I'm going to have to compete, and I'm going to have to, just earn the trust of my teammates.
The Houston Texans select Garrett Wallow, linebacker, TCU.
He's in trouble and dropped again. Garrett Wallow makes it 4th and long.
We're going to make you a Houston Texan, so you don't have to go far. You can stay in the state of Texas here. So you're the type of person that we want to have here. So just come in here, work hard, do the things that you did at TCU, and that'll be enough, okay?
Instinctive player, runs well, a good tackler. Again, played in a good, I would say, defensive system. Coach Patterson at TCU. His skills translate to what we're doing defensively and is similar to some of the players that we have on the team currently. A+ football character. Everybody talks about that, but it does matter. It makes a difference. Coachability, willingness to take coaching, improve, handle adversity, adjust, handle transition. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it, but when you have more people like that in your building, it pushes everybody along because it forces you to meet a standard and the expectation of, like, this is what we want.
His energy, his juice, his passion, the way that his teammates responded to him from a leadership standpoint. He was around the ball a ton. Kid with very good instincts, sniffs out the ball really well, can run.
Especially just seeing something you've been working for your whole entire life just manifest out and come together. It's just a beautiful thing, and I'm just ready to get started for the Texans.
The Houston Texans select Roy Lopez, defensive tackle, Arizona.
Hey Roy, how you doing? How's your day going? All right. All right. You don't have to wait any longer. We're about to make you a Houston Texan. So, congratulations.
And he's a very successful wrestler. And really, wrestling is about positioning, and it's about leverage, and playing defensive tackle is a lot of the same things. It's about technique, it's about hand placement, it's really about pad level. So some of those skills actually translate over into football, and you were able to see some of that in Roy's play. So strong player, instinctive player, probably a little bit more of a run player than a pass player. And again, really high character, football work ethic, and a toughness and a grit about him, which is something that we liked.
Final pick out of Arizona. Roy's in New Mexico State. We had known of the player in New Mexico State as a junior in 19. We keep tabs on him. He grad transfers to Arizona. Played in 5 games this year. Showed strength, toughness, leverage.
I mean, it's a dream come true. It's something that you think of as a kid, and you have no idea it's coming until it's coming. And you put countless hours of work in, and it comes full circle, and it's just a blessing to me and my family. So, you look back on all the sacrifices you made, and just know that it's all worth it.
You're just trying to push one another and just create a sense and an urgency on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully the rookies, when they walk in the building, will understand this is a new chapter, and the expectation that nobody's on scholarship anymore. So this is a responsibility and a job that you have, and the only way that you're going to maintain your status in the league is to actually treat it as such. And if it's not good enough, or they're not good enough, then we have to replace them and find somebody else.
It really is a day-to-day thing for these guys, because they had so much training. And I think now, just coming into a new environment, a new building, their heads are spinning, they're getting information thrown at them a lot. It's really just taking it step by step, day by day. Here's where I'm going, here's my position coach, here's step 1, and then move on to the next day.
Everyone's being evaluated on a daily basis, and so the evaluation process, the team building process, it truly never stops. We'll constantly be churning, and any transaction that we can make that makes sense to get us better, we'll do it.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.